No.
I'm a better dog. I'm a better dog. Hey, y'all know what today is?
Friday.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What?
Gotta get
What?
down on Friday.
Friday.
And copyright.
No, listen. It is our 1 year anniversary.
Woo!
Oh, shit.
I know. Can y'all believe we've been doing this a whole year?
No.
I know, right?
I
I thought
really
we'd give up
cannot.
after like about 3 episodes.
I know, right?
Look at Hayden just chomping down and we're on video.
Yeah, he don't care.
I mean,
He's him's honey badger.
I was trying to finish eating, and then you told me I looked like I had jaundice, so I had to fix my camera. And then you're like, "Are we recording yet?" So,
I thought you were gonna say it looked like I had jaundice, so I had to eat some vegetables or something.
Well, in his defense, he did come home from work and sit right down in front of the camera, so we'll let him eat.
Well, y'all can't tell, but I woke up 10 minutes ago.
Well, y'all can't tell, but I would have went to bed 10 minutes ago, so.
Y'all can't tell, but I ain't got no pants on.
Word.
Oh, you win.
This boy's still living in COVID era.
Yeah, no thanks. So I do want to know. Oh, look, we got a creeper. Come on, creeper.
Yeah, we got a mysterious monkey guest.
On camera.
Hi, creeper.
What'd she say?
I don't think she heard you.
Oh, what?
No, I didn't
She
hear.
said, "Girl, NASA looks good on camera."
Oh, girl, NASA is dope, right? It's looking good.
She said
Got
it's
my
dope,
new
right?
chair.
I don't know what that means.
Her new chair.
Okay, so
See her
you,
chair.
along with, the 3 people who listen to us, also don't know what Hayden and I are talking about.
Right.
But we did allude, back, I don't know, before we went on hiatus for the holiday that I was moving. We purchased a new home. And so that move has now been completed. So I have a new office. Hence, I am no longer in the blue cubicle. Yay! It is in the garage, though, for emergencies. But I now have a new office. And Hayden came down last weekend, was it, Hayden? Yeah.
Yes.
Came down last weekend and spent all day, like 6 or 7. No sponsorship deals.
It's an alcoholic beverage, so.
Oh, well,
I
hey.
wasn't sure how y'all were gonna feel about that.
I'm all okay with that. But he spent 6 or 7 hours here. I got a brand new desk, a big L-shaped desk.
Push a
that
button.
is motor. Well, watch this. Hold on. There y'all go. Bye. But we'll come back. So I got a brand new motorized desk that goes from sitting to standing. He came, put it together. It was very labor intensive. And then he hooked up all of NASA, which you can't see, as I have 4 different screens, 2 different computers, all networked together. So he came and hooked all that up for me. And then this week I painted my focal wall here and broke out some things I've not been able to have for a while. And so we now joke and call it Girl NASA, because you can't really tell in the video, but it is just a very deep raspberry pink color back there. So
I love that.
yes. So I'm very happy with the Girl NASA.
So I got the broke version, Mom.
Oh, yours don't go up and down? Oh.
Mine's manual, though. That's the problem.
Oh, that's my old one. Mine was
wanna
my old one sat on top of the table and it went up and down, up and down. This is the
Look.
whole desk goes up and down.
Yeah.
Here's my version. You ready?
Hold on. No pants. No pants.
Cool it, buddy.
Hayden, you look like a Voltaire right now.
I'm sorry, what is that?
It's from Twilight. It's the little fancy vampires.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay, I'm like, why does that sound familiar to me?
Also, did you see that your boyfriend got engaged to his, I guess, girlfriend is now fiance?
What?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor's been married.
They're married. They had a baby.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
They had a baby.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. Cheyenne was all over it when I had the children.
Yeah, they had a baby. What was the
That baby
baby's
had
name?
a full head of hair.
What was the baby's name, though? I don't remember. It was something cute.
Shy. What was Trevor's baby's name? Shaylin Lawrence.
Shaylin.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Shay
almost like Cheyenne.
Lynn.
Shay Lynn. Right.
Lawrence.
Shay Lynn. Yeah.
Jay Leno. Right.
Right. She sort of
Jay
looks like
Leno
Jay Leno.
Lawrence.
No, I'm kidding. She doesn't look like Jay Leno. She looks like a baby. I mean, my goodness.
So
He had a full head
Seinfeld
of hair.
Seinfeld had a bit one time, like the episode was around them going to see the baby.
Oh yeah.
Like they had a friend, and like so they go over there, and
Interesting.
Kramer goes with them, and everybody knows this baby's ugly, but they always are just like, "Oh, what a sweet baby," you know. Kramer gets over there, and he goes, "Oh gosh, that's an ugly baby." It's like nobody says that.
Apparently they do. Have you ever seen those things where they like there was a trend on TikTok for a while. It was like a fake looking baby thing that was just all ugly and stuff, and they would hold the FaceTime up to the old people, and the old people like, damn, ugly baby. And like,
Yeah.
Mom, you're on FaceTime.
yeah.
And then they're all like, yeah, well, that's a pretty baby. But anyhow, I find it just oddly comforting that here we are a year later still talking about bullshit.
As we do.
I mean, when we started this podcast, we kind of talked about how like our vision was, it was just going to like mimic our phone calls or our everyday conversation. And this is just about how they go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hayden's usually eating.
Oh, I was like, what is that about?
Every single time I took a bite, I got progressively more intense.
Oh, I never
stare.
noticed.
Yes.
Whoops.
He was very serious about his eating, but
Mhm.
anyhow, so we thought we would do something maybe a little different for the mark this 1 year monumentous event. I can't believe we haven't killed each other. I mean, I'm not saying we hadn't had, an off-camera argument or disagreement once or twice, but we've managed to make it all the way through. And even through those moments where we thought, okay, we were going to stop doing this. Is it even worth it?
I
Here
think we all
still are.
quit at least once.
At least once.
Yeah,
But then,
I think each one of us, you're right, Hayden, have take turns. Like, I'm done with the podcast. You guys record without me.
Yeah. But then like Jason and I were talking when we both listened to the recap the other day. Yeah, we don't want to quit. It was fun. The recap was fun. I found it, I was really encouraged that we all like picked slightly different things, but then we all did also have some overlap in areas. So clearly we're kind of into with one another, and that's fun.
Right.
Sorry. I
have
need a
something to
throat
show Jason. I
lozenge.
have to go grab it though.
Oh, you have something for Jason? Hey, Jason.
I like things for me.
I know. Is there snow on the ground at your house?
There is snow on the ground. Today
no.
is January 10th, the day we're recording, and there was a big snow situation that came through.
Situation.
Yeah, Birmingham was like the southernmost point of that storm, at least in Alabama.
I'm glad I live in Florida.
Yeah.
So, you know how this guy.
Yeah.
You can see him on screen, but I've got more on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Jason will appreciate this.
Hey, very cool.
Damon Targaryen.
Damon's my favorite character.
Yeah, man. I like him because he's a good character, but also because he was the Doctor.
Well, I was going to say I like him because Matt Smith is Damon Targaryen.
Right. I like Matt Smith a lot.
Yeah, he's really funny.
Jason, are you still sick?
So I'm on the tail end.
Well, stop.
When I went to the urgent care, I had a COVID test, a flu test, and a strep test, all of which came back negative. And through consulting with your husband, it was determined that it was likely that I had bronchitis, and it had just become like an aggressive form.
Yeah.
But I'm really on the tail end of that because I've been like taking Augmentin and stuff. So
That's good, because when we were trying to get some recordings done before the end of the year for this coming season, there was one episode I literally thought you might die while we were recording it.
yeah, I mean, I was confident. Like, So you know how your lungs like are inside your body?
Most
Yeah.
of the time, yeah.
Yeah, they were not. Is
Yeah.
what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. Well,
Sounds
you
like
were
fun.
sick at the same time.
Yeah, true. Y'all were both sick. I don't, knock on wood. It's been a good little while since I've had a real bout of sickness. In fact, I think COVID in 2020 was the last time that I was just stupidly sick.
Yeah.
And
Just
I
you
never want to go through that
wait.
again.
2025 is gonna be your year.
Thank you. Thank you so much for wishing that on me.
Wow, dude. Yeah,
You're
it's
just
hateful.
a lovely addition to my life. Thank you.
Yeah, I think like COVID was my real last big sickness as well. That was like 2021 for us.
Wait, I'm sorry. Have we started the podcast? Because I didn't hear the intro music.
Do we have a podcast? Wait, what?
Huh?
Get ready for unfiltered banter, laughs, and a barrel of fun. This is Monkeys Unfiltered.
Yay.
All right.
Right.
You know, we take a few weeks off. We forgot what we were doing.
Right.
2025. You feel old
Yeah.
yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
100%. I mean, I felt old in 2024. So, I mean, what do you mean?
I'm feeling old, so
Well, yeah, okay. I got
So
you.
by default, everyone older than you is also feeling old. Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
pretty much.
So, as we alluded to in the opening of the show, when we forgot what we were doing, we thought it would be fun to take a little different approach to this episode versus having just one topic through the whole episode or one game that we focus on. Each of us are going to take a segment of the show, and we each have prepared something that you probably have come to either know us for or would expect for us to bring to the table, some sort of craziness, a game, a controversial topic, or something that we'll do. And then each of us are coming with a discussion topic for the three of us, and we'll push through the whole group. And hopefully you find this approach a little entertaining. We've tried a lot of things for you guys last year, so we're going to continue to just mix it up this year, because let's face it, in the end, we really only do this for us.
Right. Yeah, I mean, of those
Honestly.
3 people you mentioned that listen, I think you and I are 2 of them.
Or 2 of them, right? So,
Yeah, I don't listen.
so who wants to go first? Who has a topic or has a little bit for us? I mean, if nobody wants to jump,
I have a
will
little
do it.
bitch for us.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he lives in Alabama.
That's not nice.
I'm just kidding.
Jerry Tidwell called out. That's crazy. Well, you don't even know
did what?
Jerry.
Oh, I was going to say, what? I'm sorry. Did I miss something? Oh my goodness. All right. So I will say Girl NASA has my camera orientation on a different screen. And so I'm a little like, me. So whoops.
It's all right. I do
And
this
there-
the whole time.
And there I am banging my mic after I fuss at y'all. So, okay, well then we'll jump into it. So I have prepared a little bit of trivia, so to speak. You guys know the game 2 Truths and a Lie?
I
Mhm.
do.
Yeah. So basically, for anyone who does not, this is a game that usually is played like in an icebreaker situation or a group setting, or, you know, somewhere where you're trying to get to know people a little better. But in this situation, I thought it'd be fun to see how well my children know me. So I will be giving 3 statements. 2 of them will be truth and 1 of them will be a lie. And my kids are tasked with identifying which one of these statements is the lie.
Are we working together?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep score too, because we know Jason will lose if we do that.
That's my thing.
Look at him flipping through his notes. He's been keeping notes on you this past year.
It's a blank piece of paper, but I'm going to need to write something down in a minute.
Okay, so then how do y'all want to do it? Do you want to team up or do you want to make this a head-to-head?
Let's compete.
Oh, well.
I feel like I never compete. feel like
You
I'm
don't,
always the
because you're
game
usually the
master.
game master.
Right.
Right. So let me get a little piece
So
of
he
paper.
wants a
so I-
chance to beat me also.
Let me get a little piece of paper so I can keep score. Jason Hayden. All right. I don't know how many of these I have, but if y'all been paying attention any portion of your life, you should be able to get some of these. And I'm sorry, my eyes look like I've had a stroke, but like I said, my screen orientation is now
It
different.
looks like you're thinking.
I'm learning, right? Okay. So of these 3 statements, which one of these is the lie? I have been inside a submarine. I have been on a Navy ship out in the ocean. I have unfurled the sails of a 50-foot sailboat.
I think I know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you've never been on a submarine.
Okay.
I'm going
Hayden?
to say you've never been on a Navy ship in the ocean, like out in the ocean.
You guys are both wrong.
Oof.
Really?
I have never unfurled the sails on a 50-foot sailboat. I've
So-
never even been on a 50-foot sailboat.
The reason I never considered that one is because that you do go to Europe and go on these like little
In
yacht
Croatia.
cruises and stuff. So I'm like,
That's a
okay,
motor
there's
yacht.
very possible. Well,
Yeah.
because Ariel and I watched Below Deck, and one of them
Right.
is Below Deck sailing yacht, and I'm like, well, she could have just been on a sailing yacht. I don't know, but
Yeah, no.
See,
Nope.
I know you've been on a submarine because there was one station nearby at some point, right? And then there's the one. I don't know. Did you go on the one in Hawaii at Pearl Harbor?
I did not. So my actual experience with a submarine is when I was married to Jason's dad, because he's in the Navy, and we were stationed in Charleston where Jason was born, and there was a sub base there, a nuclear sub base there, in addition to the frigate base. So and this is also how I was on a Navy ship out in the ocean,
Yeah.
right?
I figured
Way
that
back-
much. I didn't think about the.
Way back prior to 9/11, the Navy used to do what's called Dependence Day, and they would allow the sailors to bring their family, and they would be able to do different activities and just kind of see like what the sailor does during the day. And so I've toured a nuclear submarine in South Carolina, and then when we were here in Mayport, he was on a frigate, and their Dependent Day cruise was a picnic, but everybody got on the ship that he was on, and they just went out the channel and turned around and came back. But we picnicked on the boat. It was actually very, very cool. And
So you got technical about it. You're
Yeah.
Like, technically, I was on the ocean.
technically, I was in the ocean. I mean, it's called the Atlantic Ocean for a reason.
I mean, that part did trip me up for sure. To say that you were on a Navy ship out at sea, I was like, I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I said in the ocean.
Well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that's what out to sea. Like, that's what they say,
Right.
right? So, obviously the Navy has submarines also, but I don't know. I just whatever.
Okay. Big fat 0 for both of you.
Exactly.
Yay.
So-
We're equally
so-
bad at knowing who our mom is.
Which just means that Hayden is losing as well as you are, Jason.
That's right. That's right.
Or you're winning as good as I am.
Well, that's another way to look at it. Okay. Of these 3 statements, which one of these is a lie? I have been on a ghost hunting expedition. I have seen a ghost. I do not believe in ghosts.
You do believe in
The
ghosts.
lie
That
is that you
lie.
don't believe in ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah, ding, ding,
'Cause
ding. Everybody.
I was there for the ghost hunting
Yes.
expedition. And
I wasn't sure if
pointed the
you'd
ghost
remember
out
that.
to you.
I wasn't sure if you would remember that. So, what, Hayden, you want to share what you're referencing?
Yeah, we went on a ghost hunting tour / expedition thing. They gave us some equipment at Gettysburg.
Yep.
And I didn't really believe in ghosts up until then, because while the guy was demonstrating one ghost smoking a cigarette, I saw another ghost standing in the forest, dressed in gray with no legs, holding a gun, like in like a like a military, like over his shoulder
Confederate.
kind of deal.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
because
clear
was
as
that-
day, could tell this was like a person. except
Yeah.
like they had no bottom half.
It was a little crazy.
And then,
It was the
ironically,
100.
you've been on other ghost hunting adventures since then.
I have, but
He has.
not too long ago, actually, in St. Augustine. We didn't
Yeah.
really see anything though, but
Yeah, I've been on other ones too, but I didn't see anything either. But that was the 150th something celebration thing
Yeah.
of something at Gettysburg that we went to. It was pretty cool.
Like of the Battle of Gettysburg? Is that what you mean?
probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayden's the history person. I don't know.
So the reason I knew that it wasn't that you've seen a ghost is because, you said that.
Sade.
You said that.
I did say
So
words.
I know you to be
Mm-hmm.
connected to the spiritual realm to a degree,
Yeah.
and I know that maybe communicating is wrong because you're not a medium, but
No.
you have had interactions with people who are not alive.
A sensitivity
Yeah.
is what I would call it.
Yeah.
Because in all actuality, Hayden, I had forgotten about that particular ghost encounter. What I was counting more as my experience, and this was crazy. So I was pretty close with my grandmother before she passed, and she is definitely a spirit that I feel stays connected to me. Because I will see or hear certain things that will remind me of her. She's just one of the guiding forces, I think, in my life. And I think, when it is my turn to make the journey, she will be there waiting for me. But I'd say, golly, it was probably 6 or 7 years ago. Don and I were in Fernandina Beach, and we were down in the historic area, and we'd walked in a little ice cream shop, and this woman came in the door behind us, and I heard her voice before I saw her, and I thought, wow, that woman's voice sounds really familiar, but I couldn't quite place it in my head. And then I turned around and was face to face with her, and I froze. And like Don was like, he said, I knew something was wrong with you because you just were white, like, and you were just like, he had to physically move, like, come
Look,
over
I
here
couldn't
and
agree
sit.
more. There's something wrong with you because you're white.
Shut up.
I was trying not to break. I was
Right,
trying to
no.
listen.
No, I'll point it out every time.
Y'all are jerks. But the woman conducted her business in the store and went outside on the street, and she kind of lingered in front of the ice cream shop, and she just kept looking at me, and I kept looking at her. And Don finally looked at me and he said, what is going on? And I was like, that woman. And he said, what woman? I said, the woman right there. He said, the woman with the blonde hair. I said, no. What blonde hair? There's no woman with blonde hair. The lady, I said, the lady with the gray hair with the shoulder bag. He's like, no,
Doesn't
her hair is
exist.
blonde. And we were seeing the same person. I was just seeing her differently than he was. She looked just like my grandmother.
Right.
But
So-
he was seeing what she really was, and I was seeing something different.
I wasn't there, but can I correct one thing in this story?
Sure.
Don did not go, what is going on? He went, what the fuck are you doing?
You're right. He was
I'm
like,
I can
staring
see
at her,
that. I
stop.
can picture
Yeah.
it.
He's like, what the hell are you doing? What? I mean, you're holding up the line. What the hell? I mean, yeah, totally.
Oh, it's hilarious. I love that.
Oh my God. Okay. Three more.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
That was
Okay.
you.
Of these 3 statements, which one of these is a lie? I dislike wearing shoes. I have paid more than $200 for a single pair of shoes. I own over 50 pairs of shoes.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Oh.
so one of them I know is the truth.
Which one do you think is the truth?
You hate wearing shoes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would have said. So wait, can you do the other 2 again?
Yeah, I dislike wearing shoes. I have paid more than $200 for a single pair of shoes. I own over 50 pairs of shoes.
I don't think you own 50 pairs of shoes.
So I could totally see paying $200 for a pair of shoes, even though you hate wearing them. And I know at one point you definitely own 50 pairs of shoes. I'm going to say the $200 is a lie.
Oh my God. Jason is in the lead.
Let's go.
I do not own more than 50 pairs of shoes.
Mhm.
I just moved, so we downsize.
There was a point in time where you owned a shitload of shoes.
Most of them flip-flops, let's be clear, because I
Right.
100% do
Which
not
I don't count as shoes.
Flip-flops or slippers, because I do not like to wear shoes.
No,
They're
flip-flops
fancy
are
socks.
Flip-flops are shoes. They're high fashion in Florida.
Yeah.
But yes, I have been known to pay a ridiculous amount of money for shoes, including more than $200 for a single pair when I was in my first life, and I was a hairdresser. And you stand on your feet all day.
Right.
You invest in good shoes.
Look,
so.
it's easy, right? Because in my profession, especially
Right.
me being a bigger guy, I spent $150 on a pair of like work shoes, easy. Like, I had
Yeah.
no issue
Yeah.
believing that you pay that much for shoes.
I
right.
do the similar job, and I spent $40 because I can't imagine spending more than $70 on shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm just gonna wear them out anyway.
Well, let me tell you, I didn't spend good money on shoes like that till I was over 30.
Mm-hmm.
So, in fact, when I was your age, I wore high heels and ran in them, back and forth and up and down. Yeah,
Which is why your back hurts now.
exactly. Exactly. Okay. Which of these statements is the lie? I have never broken a bone. I've never eaten octopus. I've never ridden a horse.
Okay, I know one truth.
Wow, I didn't realize these were going to be so difficult.
What was the first one?
I've never broken a bone. I've never eaten an octopus. I've never ridden a horse.
It's hard for me to believe that you've gone 50 plus years without breaking a bone. But it's also not hard to believe. And I don't know, octopus is just disgusting, but you're like the I'll try anything once kind of person, I feel like. Or at least you were at one point. I'm going to say you've never eaten octopus.
Jason?
Okay, so when I was a lot younger, I had a birthday party that had horseback riding, but I cannot remember if you rode the horse or not. Plus, you and Don like to travel and do things, so you very well could have when I've never known about it. So I know, like, when we had a family trip in the Keys, I remember Matthew trying calamari, which isn't technically octopus, but I agree with Hayden that you'd try anything once, even though you think it's like slimy, whatever. It's so hard. I'm just going to go with my first thought and say you never broke a bone.
You're both wrong.
Uh-huh.
I have never broken a bone in my whole life. I have never eaten octopus. Hayden, you and I went horseback riding in Jamaica together. You don't remember
Right, but
that?
didn't you say you have been horseback riding? So that's truth.
She
Right,
said I
no.
had never been horseback riding.
The lie would be I have never been horseback riding.
Oh, I heard it as you have been horseback riding.
Oh,
That's why I was
I've
like,
never
I'm not
ridden
even
a
thinking
horse.
of that one because I know you have.
Oh, well,
Oh, well, I'm just stupid
I wouldn't say that.
because I immediately thought of the Jamaica trip
Right. I was like,
because I
God.
remember that picture of us with our
Yeah,
helmets on.
because it was our melon ball protector.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm like, how did y'all have that? I just assumed you didn't remember. Okay. I do not like grapefruit. I like garlic. I hate spicy food.
You like or dislike garlic?
I do not like grapefruit. I like garlic. I hate spicy food.
The grapefruit one.
So it keeps switching, so I'm getting confused too. What's the grapefruit one?
I do not like grapefruit. And remember, you're looking for the lie.
Right.
I
You-
do
you
not
do.
like grapefruit.
You do like grapefruit.
I like garlic. I
Yeah.
hate spicy food.
It's grapefruit.
So you're saying I like grapefruit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bah, wrong answer.
Dang it. Because I know
The
you
lie-
like garlic.
Yes.
Wait!
But I do not like grapefruit. That is a true statement. I like garlic. That is a true statement. I hate spicy food is a lie.
Right! See, again, I'm getting confused.
See? I even stressed you're looking for the lie. You're looking for the statement that's not true.
I even told you, like, I'm getting tripped up by and I still missed it.
I was thinking, like, literally from last weekend, we had garlic parmesan bread and honey hot pizza.
Yeah.
I'm like, those two are clearly true.
I knew she liked spicy food. I again, with the changing, she did that on purpose.
I'm good at this game.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. You are looking for the statement that is not true. You're looking for the statement that is opposite of what I say. Okay?
I'll try.
Right.
I once dreamed of the future and it came true. I sleep with my ceiling fan on regardless of the weather. I have never had a nightmare.
You have
The
had
lie
a nightmare.
is that you have
Hell.
not had a nightmare.
Yeah, you
Correct.
have.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Correct. Okay, so it's
We gotta like turn our brains on.
it's 3-2. Jason's in the lead. Holy crap.
Let's go.
Look at that.
Season 2, new Jason.
That's right. I'm here to
Um,
win.
Throwing. I'm totally
Listen,
not throwing
Donald
just
Trump
now.
even said, "We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning."
We're gonna win bigly. All right. I have
Gonna be
ridden.
edged.
You're looking for the statement that is not true. I have ridden in a hot air balloon. I have flown in a helicopter. I once dated a pilot.
You have ridden. Wait, hold on. Say them again.
She has done an air balloon.
I have ridden in a hot air balloon. I have flown in a helicopter. I once dated a pilot.
So which one did she not?
Correct. Which one is not true?
It's when they're double negatives that throw us off.
I don't think you've dated a pilot.
I don't think you've been in a helicopter.
Jason for the win.
Let's go.
I have not dated a pilot. I flew in a helicopter along the Snake River in the Grand Canyon in Vegas. It was very cool because you
Right.
fly out to the rim and go right down.
Yeah, because I remember
And-
that.
Yep, and I have ridden in a hot air balloon.
Hayden, to be fair, I have the advantage. Her very first marriage was my father, so I'm pretty familiar with all of her relationships.
That's fair.
Yeah, but sometimes
There were a few
I don't-
before then, but I mean, you
Yeah, I
were
was gonna
what,
say, I don't know
17 or
before
something?
then. I don't know before then, and I there might have been a few between my dad, so I don't know.
Well, maybe I just didn't tell y'all everything.
That's true.
Okay. You're looking for the statement that is not true. I have celebrated a holiday in another country. I was born in a foreign country. I have visited the Hungarian Parliament building.
I'm gonna
You've
go
not
with number
visited the
one.
You've not visited the Hungarian parliamentary building.
Oh my goodness.
They're all true, aren't they?
I screwed this up. They're all true.
Yeah, I was like,
You just spent Christmas.
I did in
Right.
the Bahamas.
Yeah.
I was born in Germany and I went to the Hungarian
okay,
Parliament
so
building
nix
last
that
year.
one out.
Bah!
Yeah, I'm
Mom's
like-
loser.
I was like, guaranteed she's been hungry. Wait a minute. Yeah, she did just spend the holiday.
Well-
Wait, what? She's lying about
Yeah.
all of this.
She's
Well, I heard
lying
him.
completely.
I heard
She's
him and
just
I
a
was like,
toy.
I know she's been to Hungary, but maybe she didn't go to the parliament building? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Who goes
That was
to
a good
Hungary
guess,
doesn't go to-
considering.
who goes to Budapest and doesn't go to the parliament? Okay. You're looking for the one that is not true.
Well,
Okay.
at least there were only 3 more, like 5 ago. So
No.
you said there were
I said
3
few
more?
more. Few
Oh,
more.
okay.
Few more. I didn't know how fast this would go.
Crazy.
I have been in a minor earthquake. I've experienced a tornado. I have never been snowed in.
You have been snowed in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one too.
Correct.
Yeah.
I have been snowed in.
Again,
You
I
lived in
almost got
Maryland
tricked
for a
by
while.
the.
I remember when
was-
it snowed when I was up there.
Yep, and that is in DC, and that is
Yeah,
also
she's
where
lived
I
in DC. She's lived in North Carolina and Alabama.
yeah. Well, and DC is also where I experienced the minor earthquake about 10 years ago.
Mm.
And we were in a tornado once when I was a kid, and we lived in Nebraska. My dad was going to law school. All right, this one, y'all will love this one. I won a spelling bee when I was in school. I was in a school musical. I played in the band in high school.
Oh gosh, I have no idea on this one. I'm gonna go with spelling bee.
Can I ask questions?
Sure.
What instrument did you play?
What?
Well, I can't answer that.
What a dummy.
It was a good try.
I'm gonna go with the band one.
Correct. I was not in the band in high school. I won the second grade spelling bee. That was before my brain fell out. And I didn't have to spell
That's what I
anymore.
was thinking. I was like, wait a minute.
Right. And I was in a school musical in the 4th grade.
All
Yay.
right.
I just
All
can't
right.
picture you playing an instrument.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't
No.
know much about your early life.
Middle school, I attempted band for like one grading quarter and was like, nope.
Word.
Okay. I've climbed to the top of a volcano. I have walked behind a waterfall. I have walked on a glacier.
You have not walked on a glacier.
Yeah.
Correct.
I went to the top of the same volcano.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been to the top of a different
I'm sure you have.
Right.
I hate saying the same thing as him because, like,
Well, I know she doesn't like
It's
cold
a
places,
game.
so she tries to
Yeah.
avoid them.
Right. But I intend to walk on a glacier when we go to Alaska.
I bet, yeah.
Okay. Last two. I have accidentally sent a text meant for someone else to my boss. I have sent a text that I immediately regretted. I hate texting.
You're saying you have sent a text that you've regretted?
Yes. I have accidentally sent a text meant for someone else to my boss. I have sent a text that I immediately regretted. I hate texting. Which one is not true?
you have not sent a text to your boss meant for someone else.
That one.
Bonk. The lie is I dislike texting. I text all the time. So
Yeah, but you hate it.
I got tricked again!
I thought you did hate texting. You
No,
just
I
do it
know
'cause it's
I know
easy.
she doesn't hate texting, but like, oh, I got
I would
tricked
rather
again.
text than anything else.
Every single
So-
time you're like, "Hey, you busy? No. Can I call?"
Well, if I have a lot to say,
Right.
sometimes, but
Right.
yeah, texting, I would rather just text and get it done
I
with.
I've
keep
done-
getting phonicsed.
Right. But listen here to the story about how I sent a text to my boss that was meant for somebody else, right?
Lovely.
So this is back when I worked for the breast cancer organization.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Don was on call, and we were out doing something around the town center there in Jacksonville, and he got a call. So he had to go meet a patient at his office, which was like 10 minutes from where we were. So I just waited for him in the Starbucks and was doing a little bit of work. Well, time went by, and I was just like, okay. So this is pretty racy, right? So I had on a button-down shirt, sort of like this one, and I went in the bathroom and just kind of like tucked it in and took like a nice shot of my cleavage and texted to him, but really to my boss.
Amazing.
Saying, hey, can you hurry up? Thank God I work for like a breast
cancer. Hey, I was just like medically, like, are we good here? You know?
It was kind of funny. We laughed about it for a long time.
That's really good.
So I've done that. Not that, but I've sent a text to my boss that wasn't meant for my boss.
Right,
So
yeah.
when
Yeah.
Cheyenne turned 21, I made a list of like all the alcohol she wanted for her party, and it was in my notes. And she was like, "Hey, send it to me." So I screenshotted it and I sent it, but I actually sent it to my boss, and he just messaged back, "What the hell is this?" And I was like, "Whoops."
Yeah, you better be
Sorry.
at work tomorrow, punk.
It's why I need the next day. It's why I need tomorrow off. Okay, last one. If you think about this, you will know the answer to this one. You're looking for the statement that is not true. I have sold one of my original paintings or artwork creations. I have won an award in a juried art contest. I took a graphic design class with Shepard Fairey. And if you don't know who Shepard Fairey is, he is the graphic artist that designed the Obey t-shirts for the Obama campaign.
That feels very specific.
It is very specific. I told you who he is.
I'm going to say that's the lie, though.
So,
You say you have taken a class with him? A
I
graphic
once
arts class?
took a graphic design class with Shepard Fairey.
I
I have won an award in a juried art contest. Juried meaning judged. I have sold one of my original paintings or artwork creations.
I don't want to sound rude, but I don't think you've won an award.
Jason?
I already said, I don't think you took a class with that guy.
Oh. So, I have sold a painting and a piece of original artwork. In fact, the school that I went to, the College of Art where I was, purchased it.
Mm-hmm. I remember all that.
Yeah, I remember.
I
that.
also won an award for a different piece of art, Hayden, that you were the focal point of.
Mm-hmm.
It was the graphic design when you were playing catcher.
Oh,
And it was the American dream is all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
I have
did
that
not.
somewhere.
Yeah. I did not take a graphic design class with Shepard Fairey, but I did take a graphic design class from one of his apprentices. So
Haywood?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So guess what that means?
I remember that time vividly.
Look, not only did Jason win,
Decidedly.
he won by 2 whole points.
Decidedly. Some say it's a landslide. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Some say it's a landslide. You know, just ask the people.
Ding, 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 ding. Let 2025 be the year Jason wins all the game shows.
Wait. Hold on. I have to.
Okay.
To be so proud of your country if I get in. You're going to be so proud of your president, and I don't care about that. But you are going to be so proud of your country because we're going to turn it around and we're going to start winning again. We're going to win so much. We're going to win at every level. We're going to win economically. We're going to win with the economy. We're going to win with military. We're going to win with healthcare and for our veterans. We're going to win with every single facet. We're going to win so much. You may even get tired of winning, and you'll say, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more.
We have to win
We're
more.
going to win so much. I love you, Albany. Get out and vote.
Alrighty.
Tired of winning.
We have to win more.
I don't know that I would ever get tired of winning. But
Hayden, so do you remember the ending of season 1 of Rick and Morty where he's like standing over Morty in the garage? He's like, 100 seasons, Morty, Rick and Morty
Yeah.
forever. That's what that
Season 2,
reminds
bitch.
me of.
We're here forever.
That's what that reminds me of. We have to win more.
y'all are dorks. All right, who's next?
Are you sure this just isn't your episode?
Well, I mean, I figured with it being an anniversary show, if it's a little long.
Okay,
All
so we're
right.
gonna have to like take some time and we'll edit out a portion because what I've brought will take some planning. So like you'll get a couple of different like topics or whatever, then you'll have to sketch out a business proposal.
So do I need to get my pen and paper back out?
It would be helpful.
Oh, okay, cool. Yay.
So I took the time earlier to write out a couple of different things in these generators, like these random selectors, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So like here's what I'm talking about.
Randomizers.
Yeah.
Spin to win.
So right here, we're going to pick both of you guys' topics, like the
Okay.
Use guys.
thing you'll be presenting on.
Use guys.
And I can do one of these too if you want, or it can just be all. I don't care.
Go ahead. You could do one too.
Okay. So we'll go in order. Mom, I'll spin for yours first, then for Hayden's, then for mine.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't know what order that is, but sure.
So
It's the order he just decided.
right.
I guess.
All right. Are y'all ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Mom.
Unfortunately.
This is very exciting.
Yeah. So you need to come up with a more effective pain reliever.
Yay!
A more effective pain reliever?
Yeah. So like better
Okay.
than like Tylenol, Advil, anything on the market.
Do we have to
Okay.
take this seriously or be funny?
The choice is yours. So
The
this
choice
this
is
concept
yours.
is from a game called Business Walrus.
Okay.
And so what you're doing is presenting an either wacky or straight serious business proposal. The only problem is you may not get super conventional materials to use, or there may be some sort of caveat that you need to incorporate into your decision or into your presentation, lest the business walrus pass on your invention.
Okay.
So
So
this is
that's it?
Shark
I just
Tank.
have to
So
I
hold
just
on.
have to Oh, okay.
So this is what you're gonna be presenting on. So Hayden, let's find yours. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Oh.
So you need to come up with a food prep aid.
And it can't be the Ginsu knife that slices, dices, and does all the fancy tricks because somebody already invented that.
No.
All
I
right.
already have an idea.
All right.
No.
So let's
Okay.
get mine real quick. Okay, so I need to come up with an emergency communication system. Emergency comms system. Okay. All right. So now to the next part. I'm going to swap things here. So now we're going to spin for the item that you need to incorporate in your invention. So whatever you come up with has to include this thing. So Mom, let's roll for yours.
Okay.
Okay. So
Dang.
Mom's invention needs to include a step stool in some way. And remember, the business walrus will be expecting to hear about this.
A
I just
pain
wanted it
relief
to land on
management
gun because
thing
I
that's a
was done.
gun.
You were so close.
I know. I was
Imagine
like,
Hayden
I'm
getting
done.
He's like, I just shoot the chicken.
Bang, 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 bang.
All right, Hayden, let's get yours. Oh! All right, Hayden's need to include playing cards. He almost ended up with boxing gloves. All right, let's have mine. Okay, my invention needs to include a sock monkey. These are all like my ideas. I didn't take anything from the game.
Yeah, we see him on the side over there. Cool.
All right. And so for the last facet of this game, I could only come up with 5 of these because it was kind of difficult. But so these are going to be caveats to your invention. So not only do they have to be whatever your topic is, and they have to include the thing that you got but they also have to meet one of these criteria. So, Mom, yours will need... Okay, so it must be a subscription service.
Okay.
That's just a prescription.
Yeah.
I know. That you take while standing on a ladder.
Right. All right, Hayden. Yours... Okay, yours must be coming back from a massive recall.
Oh my God.
So you've got a little bit of a reputation to save. And then finally for me... It must be pet friendly. Alright, pet friendly. Alright, so now we're going to take like 5 minutes or so, and we'll edit this part so that we can kind of get right back in the action. But we'll take 5 minutes or so and come up with our business walrus proposal. Okay, so the business walrus will now hear a proposal on a better pain reliever that includes, what did yours include? A step stool?
A step stool.
Okay, so let's hear it. Business Walrus is ready.
And a subscription service. Don't forget that.
That's right, a subscription-based.
That's really important to our proposal.
Okay, so your time starts now.
So what we are pitching is the step out of pain stool. Because pain doesn't belong on a pedestal. Our product concept includes the step out of pain stool, a step stool that does more than help you reach the top shelf. It helps you say goodbye to aches and pains while looking cool doing it. With a built-in therapeutic system and a subscription that keeps you stocked in pain relief goodies, this is your one-way ticket to feeling fabulous without the drama. This is how it works. It has an adjustable height because you're tall on the inside and short on the outside. The top step is equipped with a heating and vibrating massage pad, perfect for like foot relief or trying to sneak in a nap while standing up. It's anti-slip surface because ain't nobody got time for an America's Funniest Home Video audition. Complete with subscription awesomeness, you get a monthly delivery of pain relief patches packed with menthol, capsaicin, maybe some CBD and other stuff that feels like a spa and a sticker. Access to the Step Out of Pain Stool app, complete with reminders like use the stool, don't be a fool, and videos of stretches that won't make you look like a pretzel. Optional extras like soothing heat wraps, mood-boosting essential oils, and maybe a coupon for coffee because let's face it, caffeine makes everything better, right?
There you go.
Why it's a must-have, this step stool and the personal massage, beat that. Comes with a subscription, so your self-care routine is always on fleek. Saves you from yelling, can someone come get this jar down for me, while you're quietly crying in the corner from joint pain. Who is this product for? Anyone who's ever said, damn, my back hurts. I feel like I'm 90 years old, but my birth certificate says otherwise. People who want to make everyday chores suck less. Anybody ready to join the club where pain has kicked them off the team. With the Step Out of Pain stool, don't just step up, step into a world of comfort and convenience. Subscribe today and finally tell your pain you're not welcome here. Mic drop.
Wow, very good. That's awesome.
Yay.
Great job.
Thanks.
All right.
Am I funded?
So
Am I getting a deal?
Here's the deal. In the game, there is a designated business walrus who gets to ask as many questions as they want. But in this case, I think Hayden, you and I can just act as the funders.
Panel of people.
So do we have any questions for Mom?
So what's the fee? What's the monthly fee for this subscription?
So the monthly fee is a cool $19.99. That's after your $199 investment to get your stool and your setup kit.
So what do your sales look like? Is this a feasible product? Have you taken it to market?
So yes, we've only been selling online for like the last 18 months and we've sold 100,000 units.
Wow.
What does it cost to make one?
A lot of people out there in pain. They cost $29.97 to make. It's $32.57 landed. That includes the packaging and the app integration.
I'm just asking Shark Tank questions now.
I'm
Right,
just
right.
answering in a Shark Tank style.
So you mentioned these patches. I thought this was a step stool. Where did the patches come from?
So the step stool, when you step up on the massage area, you're getting that therapeutic massage. If you want to enhance that, that's where the patches come in. There are actually 3 different levels of subscription. The $19.99 is your basic, and you can go up from there, whether you want the oils and things that we mentioned.
So when I run out of these patches and oils, they're delivered to me
Right to your
and then,
door.
and then I have to install them in the stool, or does it come with a man who can install it for me?
Does it come with a man?
So it doesn't come with a man, but as I mentioned, there are 3 subscription levels, and the $19.99 is, your basic level where you're getting a dozen patches to get you through the month. And then there's a level up from there that includes the oils and things. So it's not a man, but we do have an automated robot, kind of like the Chick-fil-A delivery machine. But that's a hefty investment. You have to buy the robot, and he's just under $1,000, but he's programmed on how to do everything. So when you get your shipment in, you just load it into the robot, and he takes care of everything.
So this robot only takes care of the stool. It does nothing else.
Right, because then the stool takes care of you, fool.
I'm sold.
Yeah, okay. As titular business walrus, I would fund this project.
Perfect.
Good
All
job,
right.
Mo.
Like, not only is it a subscription service, but then we have an add-on that people will want to buy that doesn't do anything else.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's expensive.
Well, and it's not a real Shark Tank thing without saying, I want 50% for half of what you're asking in perpetuity.
Right. Can I call my business manager? No, the clock is running.
Mr. Wonderful always wants some sort of in perpetuity deal.
In perpetuity deal.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like Oprah Winfrey. And you get a stool, and you get a stool, and you get a stool.
All right.
Yay.
So now moving on, Hayden, you have to come up with a food prep aid that includes a deck
of cards.
A deck of cards, right? And then what was your caveat?
We're coming back from a massive recall.
That's right. Okay, this should be a challenge.
Listeria.
So I am presenting today the Deck Slicer 2000.
Whoa.
Ooh.
So everybody might recall the Deck Slicer 1100. We tend to not talk about it in the office anymore. There were a few injuries, so we had a recall on it, but we've since added a guard. So essentially on the Deck Slicer 2000, like using a mandolin can be kind of dangerous. You cut off your fingers, all that fun stuff.
I don't know anything about that.
Right, I was just...
So the Deck Slicer 2000 is a machine that you load a deck of cards into. Have you ever seen somebody throw the cards and they'll cut carrots or celery or something? So you load a deck of cards into it, and then you hang either your carrots, your celery, potatoes, apples, fruits, vegetables, whatever. And there's a guard now on the side, so the cards don't fly off to the side or upwards, and they just fly right out the back. And they'll slice your fruits and vegetables for you. But you might ask, why cards? It just seems a little pointless, right? Have you ever been cooking in the kitchen and if you have a small kid, they come by and they're like, mommy, daddy, and they're just annoying the shit out of you, right? Well, now
because that's what little kids do.
You have a convenient game of 52 pickup to keep them distracted.
Wow.
So it's a win-win, really. And I've been told to reinforce there is now a guard, so there are no errant cards getting stuck in people's faces.
Okay.
I do. My neighbor had one of those really bad accidents. She walked around with the King of Spades stuck in her forehead for about 2 weeks.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What is the sanitary process on this product? Because it would seem like if you utilize that 52 card pickup feature, that you might end up with a lot of cards on the ground.
So you can use a regular deck of cards, but we actually sell a
Proprietary.
That word. We sell our own deck of cards that is actually made of plastic, so they're waterproof in a sense. but they're still like playing cards. So you can play with them if you want to, but then you can just wash them off in the sink. And they're also dishwasher safe, and they come with a little case.
Okay.
That was my thing. Can they go in the dishwasher?
See, I was thinking you might be able to upgrade to the 10-second rule pack.
Oh,
So we're actually working on something along those lines that we're not ready to discuss yet.
Oh, okay. I'm very interested
so
now.
how does this apparatus? I mean, are there infringement issues with the Fruit Ninja, or I mean, is it because he uses a machete? Is that what makes this different?
Yeah, I mean, we're using playing cards. He uses a knife or your thumbs as like his knives. So like it's a little bit different where like Fruit Ninja is interactive. This you just press a button and forget about it.
Okay.
Forget about it.
And it won't cut the end of my finger off and profusely bleed?
Nope, because we added the guards on the side and the top now, and because when it hits the fruit or vegetable on the other side, it loses enough momentum that it can't actually break skin.
Yeah,
and
so
how much? I'm sorry. How much does this unit sell for?
$69.99.
Okay.
So I'd be interested to hear more about these guards, because we decided to fund the 1100 and we did not see a return on our investment there.
Yeah, so the guards actually only added about 25 cents on top of the total cost of it. So instead of costing $15 to build, it's now about $15.25. And we are also so we have the new machine, which is more efficient and can hold up to 4 decks of cards. So you don't have to keep replacing them. But we took the guard and you can actually snap it onto the old 1100s if you don't want to go through the whole return process.
So where at in the design process for the 1100 did you not think of a 25% or 25-cent guard?
That was
I'm
prior
sorry?
to Elon Musk
What was
joining
the
the design team.
I love that. Excuse me. I'm sorry, huh?
What?
Uh,
Yeah, I think that was prior to Elon Musk coming on board, was it not?
right. He's just like, I'm going to have to
Mr.
get with
Musk
the...
definitely had some great ideas that we incorporated, like adding more than just one stack of cards.
Don't have that information, but I'll get back to you.
Right. And how many of the 1100 did you sell?
We sold about 68,000.
Okay, and what is the trade out process on that? So say I own an 1100, but I want the 2000 now. What kind of rebate am I getting?
So if you feel unsafe with the 1100 and you don't feel safe enough snapping the new guard on there, you can return the 1100 for a full refund, and you can use that as a store credit towards the additional price of the.
And so then
2000.
is the guard available for purchase just on its own if I want to keep my 1100, I would assume?
It is $9.99.
Oh, okay.
Well, and of course, all the 1100s you get returned, I'm sure that you're quality testing, adding the guard to, and reselling them, correct?
Absolutely.
Good.
Well, I mean, after listening to this proposal, the 2000 is $69.95, or I can keep my 1100 and spend $10 and get a guard. So I'm willing to fund the guard.
But the 2000 holds more than just one deck of cards now, so you don't have to constantly refill.
Oh, that's right. And it comes with those plastic cards. That's a good point, because I get tired of running to Walmart to buy those bicycles.
Yep.
The playing cards.
Right.
I know.
Okay, I'll be honest, I'm a little torn on this one. Your proposal was very good, but I have to agree with my business partner. It is kind of tricky to think that the 1100 could simply be upgraded with this guard that is a lot cheaper, and it would be just as safe. Now, you do mention there's the higher capacity. I'm just not sure how I feel about this one. What do you think?
I like I said, I was willing to fund the guard, but when he brought up the point about the larger deck capacity and the plastic cards, I mean, I think that's enough that, the 1100 just flew off the shelf. So clearly there's a desire for this product, and it seems like they have taken the recall seriously and addressed the problems. And I would be willing to fund this project.
Okay. Final question. In your quality assurance tests on the 2000, what was the likelihood or the percentage of injury in those tests?
Like failure in the guard, is that what you're asking?
Yes.
So we only had the guard fail twice out of 10,000 tests, and it was because they were improperly secured.
Okay, so it wasn't a fault of anything about the design. It was simply just not installed correctly.
Correct.
All right, very good. Yeah, I'd be willing to invest in that.
All right. Yeah.
Very well done.
Congratulations. You just got a
Yay.
deal.
Yay. I'm going to be rich, Mom.
You guys are
Yeah.
gonna blow me out of the water.
And I'm going to get you in Bed Bath and Beyond and on QVC.
Hey, as long as I'm on QVC and Mike Rowe is doing my product.
There you go.
Because, he started on QVC.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
He was on at like 3 a.m. and he put a bag over his head and started
Oh,
doing
my
crazy
gosh.
shit.
All right. So then I guess that leaves us with one remaining proposal.
Yeah.
I don't remember what you had there, Jason. You want to refresh us?
So I was meant to come up excuse me. I was meant to come up with an emergency communication system
That's right.
involving a sock monkey, and it had to be pet friendly. So,
Because pets are often dialing 911.
right. So
Bark. Bark, bark, bark.
Right.
picture this. You're on a road trip. Your car breaks down. Your tire goes flat. Something happens, right? You're in the remote part of the country. You've got no communication. What if you went camping and you've lost your bearings and you're lost in the wilderness? What do you do? What if communists took over and destroyed all the cell towers in your area? You've got no options. Well, what if an asteroid hit the Earth and everyone is dead? What do you do? Well, introducing the Sock Monkey telepathy system.
Nice.
The Sock Monkey telepathy system uses state-of-the-art technology where we have a proprietary system of DNA testing inside this sock monkey. So the way it works is you take your sock monkey, and as long as you have some sample of the recipient's DNA, you can telepathically communicate with that individual perpetually. You only need the one sample. You never have to reload it as long as it gets some sort of taste of blood or hair or something of that nature of the recipient. You can remain in contact forever. This product does not need to be charged. It does not need to be gas powered or anything like that. It functions on its own. It has an infinite power state. So if you were to somehow, the one person you'd need to remain in communication with would be your dog, the Sock Monkey telepathy system does have that ability. So say if you were to take some of your dog's excrement, that would qualify as its DNA. So you can use that in your sock monkey and communicate with your dog anywhere in the world, or anywhere in the universe for that matter. This sock monkey has no limit. It can communicate on the other side of the world or the other side of the galaxy. So we never know what might happen in this life. We can remain in contact no matter what, as long as you have that DNA sample. So we have this sock monkey telepathy system that we're very excited to bring to market, and we're hoping to get a deal today.
I have no questions other than where can I buy one?
So
They haven't quite hit the market yet. They are coming soon.
I have a few questions.
Let's hear it.
So if I have a monkey and say I have a piece of your hair and the monkey has it, can I hear you, or do you also need a monkey with my hair to hear me?
So it's a two-way communication system. Only one of you needs to have the sock monkey.
Okay.
All right.
So it just needs to be the sock monkey with the other person's
Correct.
DNA.
And
And
it perpetually functions, so you don't need to keep reiterating the DNA into the sock monkey. Once it has a sample, you can cycle through whoever it is you need to communicate to.
Okay, so it can hold multiple.
Yes, it can.
individuals.
It can hold infinite amounts of DNA samples.
And this sock monkey will finally tell me what my dog is thinking.
So we are still testing on that side. We're not quite certain if we'll be able to translate the dog's thoughts into actual understandable language, or if you'll still just end up hearing the normal barks that you'd expect from a dog.
Okay, and then one other question. So, do I have to disclose to the other person that I have somehow or another secured their DNA and can now hear all their thoughts?
So, due to federal regulation, much in the same way that you would do voice recording or something of that nature, like wiretapping, only one party needs to be informed, and that party would be the owner of the sock monkey.
All right.
So,
All right.
one more question, and then I think I'll have my mind made up.
Okay.
The monkey, once it ingests the DNA, does it send that somewhere to like a central server that y'all have maybe? And then what do you do with that information if you do have access to it?
We're not prepared to answer that question at this time.
All right. I think I know what that means, and I'm so in.
I have no idea what the hell we just talked about, but where do I get one of them monkeys? I'm in.
I'm just thinking about making a clone army, man.
Yeah, right. Oh. So how when will these monkeys be available? Like what part of this process are you in? Are you still in R&D? Do you have a prototype?
So R&D is completed. We do have a prototype right now. We're working on mass production. However, there's still some remaining tests to be done. So we're in sort of a beta phase right now. We have some select folks that have signed up and given us, they filled out their application, and we'll be passing out some sock monkeys just to see in a real world scenario how these monkeys will function in the actual world, because we have done tests inside our facility. However, those only go so far. Real world application is what we're looking for now.
All right, I'm in.
Are these monkeys of this plane? Like this plane of existence?
Believe it or not, these are just normal sock monkeys made like in a factory. Like they're just, we have our proprietary technology, of course, that we put in that, again, I'm not prepared to disclose here. That's protected information, but we, of course, insert our technology and the monkey functions as expected.
Alrighty. I'm in.
All right. Sounds like you got funded, buddy.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's start the real Big Brother movement.
I got to be honest, I wasn't expecting to get funded. I had to improvise a little bit because I only wrote like a really short thing, and I'm like, oh, these guys have really thought out their stuff. I've got to like step mine up a little bit.
I didn't even think to go like mythical like that.
I know. You start talking and I'm like, wait.
Yeah, so like this is the thing with this particular game. Like we played this, so you remember I brought Neanderthal poetry one time.
Right.
So this is another one we played in that church small group. It's really just as nonsensical or as practical as you want to make it.
Right.
It's really fun. It's called Business Walrus.
All right,
Hayden, what you got for us?
How good are y'all with geography?
Oh God, I suck
Not as
at
good
it,
as
but my
you.
son is really good at it.
So if you were to look at the outline of a country, do you think you could name that country?
I could certainly try.
I could do it probably about 40 to 60% of the time.
I could name that country in 12 Google searches.
I can pet that dog.
I pet a dog.
Mom's coming to pet my dog.
I am coming to pet your dog.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a quiz here.
Are you on Sporkle?
I'm not on Sporkle.
Certainly looks like it.
It's not Sporkle.
Okay.
It is
okay, so I'm guessing we need to...
jetpunk.com.
Nice. I'm guessing we're going to need to write these down on our own.
We can do that if you want.
Oh,
or
okay.
I was thinking y'all could work together to try to figure them out, because I'm sure like you'll get some of these.
Sure, I wouldn't mind working together.
Okay. I mean,
or do you want
He's already competed in one. He doesn't need me to.
Right now I need to remain undefeated if you don't mind.
Let him ride high on that.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
All right, so we'll go across the way here. So obviously it's.
I feel like that's Australia.
That is Australia.
Sorry for my terrible spelling and people who are only listening on audio.
Oh yeah, sorry for you.
Maybe go to Spotify or YouTube and
yeah.
watch.
Yeah, because you can watch the video on Spotify now. Gosh, I have no idea what the second one is. Do you,
Well,
Jason?
so, I have a thought. The only problem is what was formerly known as Canada isn't included, and then what's
Correct.
formerly known as Greenland is not included. So I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure what we're looking at here. I'm just going to say the United States, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to go out on a limb and say United States. All right. Woo! Okay, I'm done.
Do we have to go in order, or can we jump?
Can we just say the
If
ones
y'all
we
wanna-
know?
Yeah, if you want to jump around.
Okay, so
then there's-
not
Jump.
the very
jump
next one
around.
there, but the one after that is India.
That is India.
Mom, do you know what the next one is? Because I do.
That one right there?
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna say it just like Donald Trump. China.
Wow, I'm impressed. I suck at geography, so
China.
So I don't know what the next two are. Do you?
no.
Okay. Do you know what this one is?
No.
That's the United Kingdom.
I thought that, but then isn't the United Kingdom supposed to include
It does.
Northern Ireland's right there.
Yeah.
It's not the whole
Oh,
island.
okay. I missed that. Sorry.
That's Wales, isn't it?
Wales is
on my
here.
big screen.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's Scotland up to the north, Northern Ireland on the island of Ireland, and Wales is the little tumor.
So wait, why is it Northern Ireland and not
Yeah.
just Ireland?
Because Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, is its own country.
Right.
It's
So
not a part of the UK.
really?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It's part of Great Britain, which is
Mm.
the two islands together.
Right. Okay, so the next one, Mom, do you have any idea? It looks
No.
like a little pee-pee.
It looks like a sperm.
Okay, so I remember this because Norway is the most northern of these three Scandinavian countries, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Norway on that one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, indeed.
I'm impressed. I'm
Oh,
glad we teamed up.
I know, right?
I don't know what that next one is, but the one after that's Italy.
It's because it's
Correct.
shaped like a boot.
Like a boot.
Like
Yeah.
a boot.
All right, so that next one is Japan.
Yep, that I knew.
Oof. I want to say Libya, but I'm not quite certain. What do you think? You don't
I
know.
have no
do you?
idea, but the one after is Mexico.
Yeah, Lesser America.
Second America.
Second America.
That is the Philippines.
Philippines, yeah.
Apparently not. Oh.
He just has to remember how to spell it.
I don't know how to spell it, but no, it's not.
Philippines.
Philippians.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's not the Philippines?
It's
Oh.
not the Philippines.
No, it's not.
It's Indonesia.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, nice. Good job.
More than just the
I have
Philippines.
no idea what that is.
That is.
I didn't even know a landmass looked like that.
So why don't you
This-
give us a hint and tell us like what region of the world it's in?
So this
'Cause I have a
country,
thought.
this long skinny one is in Central America.
Ooh,
Is it Panama?
Panama. Yeah. That's right. Oh, and the one after China is Brazil.
China. Where's that? Oh, oh, it is. Oh, is the one next to it Chile? Or is that not long enough to be
That's not how
Chile?
you spell Chile.
Chile.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
No, because Chile's super long
I
and
was gonna
super
say,
skinny.
that's why I said, is that not long enough to be Chile?
Mom,
Want
I
a
think
hint on it?
I think the one after the United States is either France or Germany.
Okay, I think the one after Norway is
Okay, I was
Egypt.
talking about something different.
I
I
know,
also
but
thought
I-
that was Egypt, but I was gonna wait on that one.
I just have to get it out of my head while it was in there.
Right, right.
All right, so you think this is France or Germany, and this one is Egypt.
Let's
Correct.
because we both think that's Egypt.
I think that's Egypt.
Yeah,
And I think the one up top is France.
France. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's go.
All right, so you're missing two. This one
So,
and this one.
Mom, the one at the bottom, the only thing I can even remotely think of that might be shaped like that is Libya.
I don't feel like that is Libya, but I could be wrong. Hayden,
What do you
region of
know?
the world? I said feel. I didn't say
No,
no.
yeah.
What region?
So this country is in the Middle East.
Okay, so is it G6 or G8?
What?
What?
You don't know. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Is it part of the G6 or the G8?
I don't know what those are.
I thought there was only a G7.
Like a G6. Like a G6.
I remember that song.
I'll go with Libya.
It's probably not. I think it's the other way around, Hayden. Libya. Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. Libya's in Africa.
Right.
That's
So the only other thing I was thinking was like Mali or something, which is also in Africa.
Mali's in Africa too, and so
Right.
is Sudan. So is it Qatar?
No, it's too big to be Qatar.
I can tell you. Well, I guess it doesn't. Or technically, never mind. I was gonna say Qatar borders this, but it doesn't.
Is it Jordan?
Qatar's an island.
Okay, show me India real quick. All right,
Go
go
back
back down to
down.
the.
Oh, it's Iran.
Yeah, maybe.
Nope.
Oh no, Iraq.
Iraq.
There we go.
Yeah.
That one
Alright, last
is.
one.
Okay, where in the
no
world
clue.
is that one? It's got
South
islands.
America.
It's not Bolivia. It's not Chile. What else is down there? It's not the Democratic Congo.
South America, dog.
No, that's Africa. Ooh, that's Africa.
She's like, I know countries.
No, I'm just going through my head, like, what countries do I know? Is it Argentina?
Is it no? Is it Belize?
No, Belize is in Central America.
Ooh, it might. I feel like Argentina is bigger than that, but it might be Argentina.
Guess it's not. 'cause
Are
it's
you
not
gonna
typing
guess it?
Oh, I didn't know if that. I didn't know if
Well,
you
we
were
both
like.
said it.
Argentina. Don't cry for me,
Hey,
Argentina.
good job.
Hey.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. Wait, what does that say? Go back up. 29% of test takers also scored 100%. Whoa!
That's right.
The average score is 13.
Let's
we got
go.
16.
Well, it's timed, but I turned
Timed,
the
I
timer
know.
on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, thank God we didn't have a timer. Wait, what's the least one people get? 41% Panama.
Panama.
Dummies.
Panama.
Panama and Iraq,
Yeah, we struggled on Iraq a little bit.
and then Argentina, which were your last two.
Right. So are we doing another one? Oh gosh.
So this is countries that start with I.
Okay. Well, some of these we've just done.
Okay, Italy, Indonesia, Iraq, Ireland.
It wants to go in order though.
Oh, well, who cares what
Iceland.
it wants? Iceland, Italy,
Iraq.
Golly, what else starts with an I? Hold on.
I can tell you, y'all are not gonna get
Iran.
the one after this.
Oh, nice.
So you think we're
You
not
are
going to get this one?
not gonna get this.
Oh, why are we not getting it?
I don't think I don't think you know what this country is.
Where is it?
Why would
in
I not
Africa.
know?
I know what the last two are, but I don't know what these two in the middle are.
In Africa?
Do you want me to tell you the countries that border it?
Okay.
Liberia, Guinea, Burkina Faso, Mali, Ghana.
So it's up on the northeast side if it's by Mali.
Northwest.
Oh, that is
West.
Sorry.
West.
Sorry.
I'll admit to not knowing what this is.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what is a tusk made out of? What is that material?
Ivory.
Ivory
Mhm.
Coast.
Yep.
That's an
Is
actual
that a
country?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep. Y'all have said this one.
Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
don't know how to spell Ireland.
It's
Just
IR.
switch your
You
E
had
and your
you
R.
had
Yeah.
IER.
Yeah, you just.
There you go.
I don't know how to spell either.
You know what
The
this
only
one is,
reason-
Mom?
I feel like it's Israel.
It is. Although there's a big gap missing out of it for some reason.
And the last one is India.
DIA. Yeah.
I can type.
Let's go.
Yeah, look at us. Yay.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Well, I didn't even know that was a country. I thought that was
I
just a
didn't either.
region.
Yeah. No, it's well, most of the time you see it spelled like it starts with a D and it's in French. It's like de Coste d'Ivory or whatever.
Okay.
When you see it, it's got a bunch of
Oh, got you.
Well,
Okay.
stuff.
I'll be honest. I think Africa, and no offense to anyone, but Africa's probably the least thing I stared at on the map.
All right. Well, that was fun.
That's what I Yes.
said.
It was different. That's what she said. Oh my God. Stop it.
What's
I
wrong
know
with
I who knows? It's the same shit that's wrong with y'all. I mean, it's hereditary. There you
Right.
go. You're welcome.
you?
I know I had said we were going to like have some discussion topics too, but I think we will just hold on to them because we really got into what we were doing. So
Yeah.
I am ready for the royalties to start rolling in on the step it up, pump patch, step stool thing.
Yeah, and the kill you with cards 2000.
Hell yeah. No, we added a guard. It's safer now.
Right. Remember, kids, start
has a guard.
collecting DNA
Yeah.
from your friends and family for your sock monkey. Also,
Phone
don't
army
do
Welcome to
that.
this
when we take over the first order.
Welcome to this edition of Monkeys Unfiltered. We now have a guard.
Right.
Anyways, so do y'all know what time it is now?
Monkey mischief.
Monkey mischief. Are y'all sure? Are y'all sure that's what it is? That's right, folks. It is time for Monkey Mischief. I debated about whether we were going to do one on the anniversary episode, but then I thought, well, why would we not?
Hayden, you look like Gambit. I'm sorry. I just had to point that out before he changed it.
Well,
I know I don't come out of my daddy
I totally
balls.
lost y'all. Yeah, after all of that, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do us a good old little monkey mischief. And if you don't know what monkey mischief is, then like we've said for a whole solid year, us in social media, and I'm tired of telling you, so go figure it out. Anyways,
Grow up.
exactly. If you happen to float through our social media, specifically on Facebook and Instagram this week, you would have seen on Monday we posted the beginning of a dad joke where we ask you to drop your best guesses in the comments and then join us here on Wednesdays for the punchline. So this week you would have seen, why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? Seriously.
Only have 2 doors. Chicken coop. Oh! Because it would be a chicken sedan otherwise.
If it had 4 doors, it would be a sedan. Ding,
Yeah,
ding, ding,
chicken
ding, ding.
sedan.
Yay!
Love that.
I know. What a great way to start off 2025 with our anniversary show and an awesome dad joke. If you think you have a dad joke that would be perfect for Monkey Mischief, we invite you to visit us at www.monkeysunfiltered.com. Scroll to the bottom of the page. There is a submission form there. And if we voice your joke on air, what happens? They get a what?
That's Diego. Nice. Props. We got props. So it certainly looks like Hayden is facing the other direction now.
Maybe I am. You'll never know.
But you might be cousin It. Who knows?
Ready?
Oh, there he is.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for our very first ever anniversary show. Yeah, that's them sticker you get used to in a Monkey Mischief joke. I hope somebody has stuck around this long.
You're going to be so proud of your country if I get in. You're going to be so proud of your president, and I don't care about that. But you are going to be so proud of your country, because we're going to turn it around and we're going to start winning again. We're going to win so much. We're going to win at every level. We're going to win economically. We're going to win with the economy. We're going to win with military. We're going to win with healthcare and for our veterans. We're going to win with every single facet. We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
I won't get tired of winning.
Pretty much. You know, you got to stay undefeated this year. No more games for you.
That's right. Yeah, I just can't play any more games now.
Right.
Just you wait until I
Bring
host,
any more games
buddy.
this year. Right.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I
Cool.
feel like there's something jacked up going on with my internet. So I'm going to say adios, monkeys. Thanks for hanging out.
Adios, muchachos.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you mañana. See you, banana.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Ciao. Well,
I don't come out of my daddy balls.
I've totally lost y'all. I've totally lost my camera. Where the hell are
You're
y'all?
here. You're here.
But I can't see y'all.
So?